Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's grammar topic is make it interrogative. That is, we have to change an assertive sentence into an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence is also called as a question. But first, let's learn the basics. There are two types of questions. First type, WH questions, and the second type, verbal questions. WH questions are questions which start with a WH word. We know the WH words are who, whom, whose, what, which, when, why, and how. For example, who are you? What do you want? Where is Mohan? Friends, have you noticed there is a question mark at the end of every question? And each of these questions begin with a WH word. Verbal questions are questions which start with a verb. Friends, remember the verb could be either a modal verb or an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, do, does, did. Modal verbs may be can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should. For example, is he tired? Here, this is a verbal question. It is starting with a primary auxiliary. That is auxiliary verb is. May I come in? This is also an example of a verbal question. Here, the question starts with a modal verb may. Do you like pizza? This is a verbal question because it starts with the verb, auxiliary verb do. In this video, we will learn how to frame verbal questions. Framing a WH type of question. This topic is taken up in another video. Now friends, let's understand the two very important rules of making a sentence an interrogative sentence. First rule, if the sentence is affirmative, then our question is negative. And if the sentence is negative, then our question, that is our interrogative sentence, is affirmative. The second rule, and this is the format of the interrogative sentence. First, we have to write the auxiliary verb or the modal verb, whichever is present in the sentence, followed by the subject, followed by the main verb and the remaining part of the sentence. And at the end, we have to put the question mark. Let's do some examples. First example, we should respect elders. Now here, the sentence is affirmative. So therefore, our answer, that is the interrogative sentence or the question that we are forming, will be negative. We is the subject here. Should is the modal verb. Respect is the main verb. So let's follow the format. First, we have to write the modal verb. So we will say shouldn't. We are writing shouldn't. Why? Because the question or the sentence is affirmative. Shouldn't. Subject is we. The main verb is respect. Followed by the remaining part, that is elders. And the question mark at the end. So this is our answer. The interrogative sentence is, shouldn't we respect elders? Science can change society. Here, science is the subject. Can is the modal verb. Change is the main verb. So, sentence is affirmative. So therefore, the interrogative sentence that we form will be negative. Can will become can't. Then the subject, that is science, followed by the main verb, that is change, and the remaining thing we will copy, that is society, and the question mark at the end. So our answer is the interrogative sentence, and the answer is, can't science change society? Rome was not built in a day. Now here the sentence is negative. So therefore our interrogative sentence, that is our answer, will be affirmative. So was not, that is, we will start with was. The subject here is Rome. Built is the main verb. So we will say, was Rome built in a day? Question mark at the end. So our interrogative answer is, was Rome built in a day? Next, there is no substitute for hard work. Again, the sentence is negative. So therefore our interrogative sentence answer will be affirmative. So we will say, is there, since there is the subject. Now we have to remove no. So we will replace it with any. And the remaining thing we have to copy the same. That is, substitute for hard work, followed by a question mark at the end. Now friends, remember that when there is no in the question, we have to replace it with any while writing the answer. That is the interrogative sentence. So therefore our interrogative answer is there any substitute for hard work? Similarly, India's glory can never fade. Here India's glory is the subject, can is the modal verb, fade is the main verb. Sentence is negative, so our interrogative answer will be affirmative. So we will say, can, followed by the subject, that is India's glory. Now we have to remove never and we have to replace it with ever, and then write the main verb, that is fade, followed by a question mark at the end. So our interrogative answer is, can India's glory ever fade? Next sentence. Nobody can become rich without hard work. Here nobody is the subject, can is the modal verb, become is the main verb. So sentence is negative, so our interrogative sentence will be affirmative. We start with the modal verb, that is can. Nobody is removed and we will have to write anybody, followed by the main verb, that is become, and the remaining part should be copied the same, that is rich without hard work, followed by a question mark at the end. So our interrogative sentence answer is, can anybody become rich without hard work? No one can foretell the future. Here no one is the subject, can is the modal verb, foretell is the main verb. So sentence is negative, so our interrogative sentence will be positive, affirmative. So we'll start with can. No one will become anyone. Friends, remember, nothing becomes anything, no one becomes anyone, never becomes ever, nobody becomes anybody when we are writing the interrogative sentence in the affirmative. So can anyone, followed by the main verb, that is foretell the future, followed by a question mark at the end. Can anyone foretell the future? So friends, This was the first part of the video, Make It Interrogative. Here we have seen and solved sentences where the helping verb was present. In the next part, that is part 2 of this topic, Make It Interrogative, we shall solve sentences where the helping verb is not present. Do see the video and do like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.